Hello and welcome back to Galaxy Gremlin. It has been a very long time since I last posted anything, and the reason being is I've been slowly garnering loads of different pieces of equipment so that I can create some really good pictures. And the last piece of the puzzle finally arrived on my doorstep today. So today is going to be something a little bit different. I'm going to be reviewing my new dedicated Astro camera by SVBONY, the SVBONY 605CC. For the last 2 years, I've been relying on my trusty Canon 40D, and whilst it has been a fantastic first camera to capture the cosmos, it really had some drawbacks. Some of those were the lack of red light that could be processed by the camera because of the type of camera that it is. It has a filter which blocks IR wavelength light, which meant that a lot of the cosmos was unachievable for me. So any nebula with IR light, any red light, was very, very faint. It took a lot of time to get it, and it really didn't come out fantastic. So this one has no such worry. It also comes with a Peltier cooler, so this can bring it down to minus 30 from ambient. So if it's 30 degrees, it can bring it down to 0 degrees. And in the British weather, although it is very nice at the moment, in the British summer, or British winter should I say, we can get this down to minus 10, minus 20, minus 30, which means that there's going to be a lot less read noise, which has plagued all my pictures since this time I started using the DSLR. So another reason why I went for an Astro camera. The other reason why I went for an SVBONY specifically was because of the price. There's loads of different cameras that use the exact same sensor. So the sensor is the IMX533, and there's loads of different companies that use that exact same sensor in their cameras. And after loads of different reviews, I decided to go with the cheapest version because I'm skinned, and I went for this one. But the other ones are things like TubeTech, using the TubeTech 533, the ZWO 533, and I think there's a Player One version as well, but this is the cheapest of them all. So let's have a look at what's inside. So first impressions came in a nice box, branded, nice and solid. Don't hear much moving in there. I have already opened the top, but haven't already had a look inside. And at the same time, and opening up, we've got the nice white box there, and we'll take that out. Okay, so we've got one box, and we've got a secondary box in there as well. I should mention the price for this. So when I got this, I was going for £420, but then with all the SV discounts on their website, I managed to get it down to about 409, which was 20 quid off, so I can't complain. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so this is what we come with. So it's got its own SVBONY case, and the camera is inside the case, like that. And this is it. This is the camera that we're going to be using. It comes with the fan, a 12-volt power lead, and a USB 3 connector. Sensor. Wow. If you don't even see that, but the sensor is very small. The sensor itself is different to all of the sensors that I've ever come across. Most of them are an APC, usually rectangular in shape. This is the first square sensor I've come across. So this should be interesting to use to frame the targets. So that's the camera. What else do we have? Okay, we've got a 125-inch adapter that you can use potentially for planetary work. And we've got a spacer. And another spacer there as well. I believe this requires, if I remember rightly, 5.5 millimeters of backspace, some of which is already in from the sensor, so this part at the top. and then these two are to push that into a 5.5 centimeter backspace. You put them together, put it on top, and then we should have that backspace. Ooh, very interesting to know what else we've got. USB 3 power cable and a user manual. Quite honestly, I'm not too sure what these are, but we've got this thing. I'll have to look and see what that is. I've heard about these. These are some pellets that go inside the sensor to keep it dry, just if it got some dew. Cleaning cloth, plastic spacer, a 124, looks like to be a 125 spacer, and another small spacer there as well. And in the other box, yep, we've got a plug with a British connector, which is fantastic considering it came all the way from Hong Kong, so that's brilliant. And power adapter as well. So that is the unboxing. I'm hoping that we're going to get some really good shots. Unfortunately, we are in the middle of summer. In fact, in the next month, it's going to be summer solstice, so the shortest night of the year. There is some targets out there that I'm hoping to get, so potentially the Veil Nebula. I'm looking at the Rosette Nebula coming up towards the winter time. I want to try and get Triangulum as well. See if I can get that, one of the galaxies. And essentially the world is my oyster. Just means that I have to try and find a way to capture it, which is very good. Oh, I have a cat. So thank you very much for joining me, and clear skies.